In this video, James and I are looking at the brand new Rlaarlo. This is the AK-917. This is supposed to be literally one crazy speedrun car straight out of the box. So let's see what we've got in here. As you open it, we have a cool accessory bag. They've done this in a couple of their vehicles that we've looked at. Really good instruction manuals, spare parts. He and I were looking through this earlier. We have double-sided Velcro tape. We got gears in here. We got all sorts of stuff. So really curious to see what all that looks like. But this is what you're here for. It's the controller, clearly. That's why you're here. Now you're here for the car. Look at this thing, looking pretty mean. Let's get out of the box, James. What do you think? Look at this car. This thing is looking pretty sweet. James, do you want to do the honors? Slowly peeling it back. Oh, what? Look at this. That is one cool looking vehicle.
Look at the headlights.
Yeah, it's got actual working headlights and taillights is my understanding. These are actually wired from the factory. You can actually put a little fan in here if you want to help suck the air out from underneath the body. I mean, I'll be honest, that thing looks pretty dang cool. All right, let's get the body off. Let's see what's underneath it here. Oh, we're connected to the lights. Let's see. So let's be very careful here. Yep.
This one?
Yep, that one right there came out of channel 5. Look at what we have underneath here. Look at this.
That looks pretty nice.
This is a serious piece of kit here. I mean, we're talking aluminum up here. We have the brace down the center. Brushless 60 amp ESC, 4300 kV motor. It does come with a nice little battery hold down here, and check out this 3300 2-cell 35C with the XT60 connector on it there. So we have the battery straight out of the box included there. I like the fact that they're putting on XT60s. That's a really nice plug. We saw the wiring earlier for the headlights. Look at this, dude. Look at the size of these control arms. We are talking about some massive and adjustable width control arms, adjustable turnbuckles. Look at that, metal drive shafts all around. I'm seeing a metal drive shaft in the front. I'm seeing a metal dog bone drive shaft in the center. I'm seeing sway bars front and rear. Rubber tires already mounted up. It looks like they're already glued on nicely. Pretty stiff little suspension here. We'll have to see how that does the speed runs. I know a lot of times with speed runs you are looking at a stiffer suspension because as you go, any kind of force that you get pushing down in it, you try to help maintain that. I do think it's a little odd, the spare tire back here. That just seems like additional weight for some reason, but easy enough to take off, it looks like. Again, molded in rear taillights with LEDs already in them. This absolutely gorgeous carbon fiber and aluminum mix body chassis down here. I'm impressed with this thing in my hand. I don't know if it's coming across in video, just the finish that you're getting in this. It's really surprising, actually. This is some pretty high quality stuff here. And I just want to say, it appears that they are very, very serious about this vehicle. Look at this in here. There is different versions that you can get. You can get the alloy chassis. You can get the carbon fiber chassis. There's a roller version. So if you don't even want to deal with their motor and ESC or their controller or anything like that, they actually do offer roller versions. But then look at all of the optional parts that they've already upgraded for this thing. I mean, all the way up to some 1600 kV 6S capable motors they're offering. Obviously, clearly not in the spec that but like this is the spec that you can buy. Optional gearing, optional motor mounts. When you look over here, this is the ESC and the motor that I have in mine. Different servos. This is up to a 4S capable ESC. The one that's in it is 2S and 3S is how I have it. Additional carbon fiber parts and everything on here. I mean, I'll be honest, even different wheels and everything. Look, aluminum control arms if you wanted it, aluminum rear hubs, front hubs. Like, they have done some very serious engineering in this. We are going to put some batteries in this controller, which this controller looks very, very familiar, actually. Look at that. Red Cat Gen 9. Look at that. Controller is actually exactly the same. Huh, look at there. So we're gonna get this 2-cell LiPo charged up. The CSC will handle 3S. I just want to go drive it. I just want to see what the thing does. So let's get some batteries in it and see what happens. It slides a little bit.
Is that
Yeah. That's not crazy fast for 2S though. All right, we're gonna do a preliminary speed run. Red Cat brushed the new Rlaarlo, and then this is a 6S Typhon, but running on 4S. We're gonna go on go, because you guys are cheater pumpkin eaters. We're going on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh gosh, all right. Woo.
I win.
Yeah, the Typhon wins.
Yeah, money.
Now this is me running it on 2S. This car is also 3S capable. Trying to feel out the handling a little bit.
Hey, that thing was crazy.
You can actually slide it pretty good. Good job, good slide. Let's see what happens with the 3S. Oh, that's faster. That's much faster.
Let's go out of everything.
Well, that was just absolutely a blast. Boys, I went out, had fun. You saw the video. It was just simple RC shenanigan fun. I'll be honest, we had a really good time with it. 2S, this vehicle's very controllable. It's fast enough to get your attention, fast enough to be exciting, but like good and controllable. And then when you want to go a little wild, you put 3S in it, and it's like hard to keep the thing straight, and it slides all over the place. And it was challenging. I wanted to try to figure out how to drift it, right? I wanted to figure out how to hold a nice power slide. I had quite a lot of fun with it. Now, I know that Rlaarlo has targeted this thing towards the speed run crowd, and that's awesome. And I am betting it's going to do quite good in that is fact. And if you don't know, they are putting out a speed run challenge where you could actually win money if you are the highest speed runner out there. That's pretty awesome and really good for them. The other things I would say is they have learned a lot compared to the previous buggy. Now, if you remember, they've already done multiple of these speedrun challenges with, I believe the first one was with that, I had like the purple 14th scale. And there was some major issues with it, right? It had good power, but the suspension wasn't very good. The controller had a really short range, and they fixed all of that. The suspension on this thing is really nice. The controller is actually, like I said, it looks like basically the same model that's used in the Red Cat Gen 9. No issues with the range, nothing like that. Really good control out of it. They've really elevated their platform here, and I'm really impressed with how far it has come. At the end of the day, though, I don't do a bunch of speed runs. What I do mostly is what you just saw, which is me and my boys in a parking lot, like sliding around and giggling. And so that's probably how I'm going to use it. And I might even do some stuff with it in order to modify it and make it better than that. I kind of want to try some different tires and wheels. wheels. I kind of want to try some different stuff in it to see, like, I don't know, should I kind of try to make it a drift car? That could be kind of fun, actually, and something completely different. So anyway, I can provide a link down in the video description to where you can get one of these yourself straight from Rlaarlo, and maybe you want one. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like a mini Limitless. It's kind of like a mini Infraction, something like that. And honestly, I had a blast with it. So thanks for watching. If you're interested in this, let me know down in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. I have some other Rlaarlo vehicle reviews over here. If you're interested in all that, you can come check that out in that playlist, and we'll see you there. Thank you. Goodbye.